Okay, I was just resetting the air fuel screw on there. Just seated it, normal procedure, seated it, lightly seated so it's all the way in. Backed it out exactly three turns. That's a good starting point right there. Bike's already warmed up. You want it warmed up, but not extremely hot. Take it out, ride it for 10-15 minutes, come back. Not sitting there idling and hitting the throttle the whole time. You're going to wash the rings out like that. All right, bike's warmed up. Just resetting the air fuel screw. Screw it in until it lightly seats. And for those that don't know, it's right up under the bottom of the carburetor. You'll feel a little tower sticking down. Actually, let me show you what one looks like. I got like 3 or 4 of these car bodies laying around. So it's right here. This little tower sticking up, so if it's on the bike, it's sitting like that. So it's going to be right up there. You just reach under, it's the back of the float pole, you'll feel it. Normally there's a little aluminum plug that goes in there. So to get to the screw, you need to take the plug out. Just use like a number 29 drill through it, and then take a sheet metal screw and just pop it out. You should be able to just be careful when you're drilling through that aluminum there. Pop the plug out. Because if you go too far, you're going to hit the air fuel screw, and then you're kind of screwed because you more than likely won't be able to get it out. It's not uncommon for certain year bikes, and it varies, that you go to check the air fuel screw here, and you stick your little screwdriver in there, and you go to turn it in, and this one doesn't have the screw in it, but you go to turn it in, and it goes maybe like 1/8 turn or a 1/4 turn. Some of them are exactly 0, meaning they're in all the way, and you swear you don't know how they're running like that, but they do. Run horribly, but they run. So you're just going to turn it in, turn the screw in until it seats, then turn it back out. Good starting point is 3 turns. And I'll go over the procedure for actually doing an idle drop on it here in a second. And you can't see up under there, so if you just count the flats on here, just figure 5 flats is 1 turn. So you're going to turn it 15 flats out. It's an easy way to go. So let's see what we got here. I'm trying not to blow up the damn other microphone. It shouldn't, because this thing isn't extremely loud. And this is the same procedure you do for any carburetor. Yamaha, Suzuki, Honda, Triumph, whatever. It's the same process. Old car carburetor, same way. So we're 3 turns out right now. But it sounds like it's idling pretty smooth. We're right at 1,000 RPM right now. Still got a little lean cracking through the pipe, so but that's okay. Let's go ahead and set this thing. Now what you're going to do, I usually screw it in later until it starts running like crap. Then you hit the idle change. Let me show you here. About a 1/4 turn right there. So I had to work out. I was going to do is screw it back out and throw that's how many times to cover me. That's pretty good right there. That's 4 turns back out. Now we're going to keep going until it runs out of crap. Let's try to have it get it. I would have brought back down and bring it back up. So I had a hold there for just a little bit. Kind of lazy to go back down the aisle, so we can go back in just a minute. All right. That's pretty good right there. So we're at about almost 4 turns out. As a general rule of thumb, you don't want to go over 4 turns. You don't want to be less than half a turn in or more than 4 turns out. As a general rule of thumb. If you find that you have to go less than half a turn in, it's too rich. So just say I had to turn this thing in almost all the way. So it was like a quarter turn out. That's entirely too rich for that on the pilot jet. So it'd have to go down on the size on the pilot jet. Conversely, if you have to go more than 4 turns out just to get it to idle decent, it needs a bigger pilot jet. Now these came with, I think this came with a 42 in it, and it's got a 45 in there now because I swapped this carb off the other bike, which did have a 45 in it. But and I know I've got Dynajet needles in here, and I think a 180 main, which is fairly standard for these things. 180 main, 185. Oh, they come with a 185, but they rip a little bit better with a 180. Seldom you see guys doing crazy jetting things. Seldom would you ever see anything over a 190 on a Sportster, unless you're hard ass on the throttle all the time. And even then, you're probably more likely to have a fuel insufficiently problem, like your petcock isn't flowing enough gas. That happens quite a bit, where the petcock just, extended full throttle runs and it sucks the float bowl dry, or fuel valve. With sometimes you can get away with just putting a 5/16 line on it instead of that quarter inch line. But usually if you're doing something extended run, something like a Pengle or similar, it doesn't have to be a Pengle, it could be Excel or whatever. And this thing's got high dollar, man. I remember selling them and thinking, man, $75 is a hell of a lot of money for a damn petcock. And shit, they're $200 now, $100, $180, $190 for a damn petcock. But, whatever. They charge what they charge. I'll take this thing out and ride. I'm not riding it tonight. I'll ride it tomorrow during the day because I got a little camera I want to put on there that I'm trying out. And I'll show that tomorrow if I can get it working. It might be too high tech for me because I got to do some kind of Wi-Fi thing with the phone for it to record or something. I don't know how that crap works. But I'll figure it out. That's about it for setting idle and air fuel screw. We did the timing earlier, and the timing was off about 2 degrees. 2 degrees too far advanced, but seems to be fairly decent now. Find out tomorrow. But we'll see how this thing does. Anyway, you guys have a great weekend, and I don't know, I'll probably do the camera thing tomorrow, maybe, if I can get it to work. And get back to work on the other Sportster there. I've got it swapping out the bars now, getting ready to put the pipes on there and do the carburetor and all that shit. Still waiting on the damn air horn, but I really don't need it to run it. I still got to do the foot pegs and put the wheel back on it and fix the damn bent frame back there where the fender struts are. Ain't no hurry in it. Gets done when it gets done. But you guys have a great weekend and take care. Thanks for watching.